sitting very erect like your dog.
Am I?
Yeah, like your puppy.
Well, that's how I sit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want me to have bad posture. I don't sit like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let me. Oh, hi.
Hi.
So Idris is here.
Hi.
And
he's here and he's opening
his
mail
new Converse that
addressed
he
to
ordered.
him.
Let me see.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, those
are
are
nice.
So here's
how big they
big shoes.
Turn it that way.
Hold on. Here we go.
Turn it this way.
Hi, Podos Tropicals. Turn it what way?
Like that. So they.
No, I'm showing this. He had this. This is suede, and he had it embroidered.
Well, that's his.
That's his handle. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Michelle. Hi. Oh, it is on Instagram. Look at that. Hey.
Hi. We're on Instagram.
We are on
guys.
Instagram. Okay.
I show who you are.
Okay, sorry. Hi. Hi, Alicia. Hi, everybody on Instagram. What's going on?
Oh my God.
Oh my
so
God.
many people on live IG.
Okay, so I just want to say if anybody has any questions,
We're here for you.
yes, you can leave them on Instagram because it's also being simulcast on Instagram and YouTube, right? YouTube or Periscope. Okay. Hi, Sean Upshaw. They're the colors of your fraternity. What fraternity are you in?
Oh, he must be a Q dog.
No, those were no.
Oh, Idris's shoes.
Yeah.
That color? Brown and peach?
Isn't that like alphas? Kappas?
No.
Kappas are black and gold, right? I don't know. Sorry. I went to a black school, but I really don't. We don't know.
Q's are.
Hi,
purple.
Cleon, and hi, Greg, and hi.
Hi, Shazek,
Shouts out
and hi,
to
Greta.
Hi, Shazek. Shazek just left this morning, actually.
She was here at your house?
Mm-hmm.
Shazek, I didn't know you were in town. I would have stopped by to say hi.
Yeah. Oh, Iota Phi Theta is showing up Shaw's frat. Okay, nice.
And what are their colors?
I guess khaki and tan.
It sounds like Catholic school.
Well, maybe. That's true.
Actually, it sounds like school in the Caribbean. Everybody wears.
That's true. Khakis. That's true. Okay. Hi.
Oh, brown and gold.
Okay. I actually kind of like those colors considering.
Crimson and
oh my
cream.
God. All right.
Crimson and
we're going to just further this along.
Cream.
So everybody, thanks for joining us. Those of you guys who are here, and just wanted to tell you guys that my podcast, Imani State of Mind, is currently available on all streaming platforms. This most recent episode is about Meghan Markle. And they did what to Meghan Markle is the actual title. And you can visit ImaniStateOfMind.com to subscribe and listen to the podcast.
Why do people hate her so much? I mean, I find even black folks say.
Can I say my little scripted thing first?
It's so ridiculous.
Or search Imani State of Mind on Stitcher, Apple Podcast, Spotify, or any other streaming app. And make sure to leave reviews. So, okay, now we can. Oh, Sean Upshaw said, I've enjoyed your recent episode. Thank you. Thanks.
Hi, Miss Dana Dane, soror.
You mean Dana Dane like Cinderella, Dana Dane?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, that's the only Dana Dane I know.
Right.
All right. What do you want to talk about before we get into?
I just launched into how.
You want to
leave her alone?
Well, I mean, first of all, she is a royal. Second of all, wait, you know what? Let's talk about the fact that Sharon Osbourne got fired.
I was going to go into that.
Okay, Sharon Osbourne got fired. I was laughing so hard.
They paid her $10 million.
To leave?
Exactly. So I don't know that I'd call that fired.
No, I mean, in my mind, I was like, ooh, she got fired. But like, I knew it was some foolishness or whatever, and she was going to come out.
She got more money than Cheryl Underwood. Is that her name?
Yeah.
She got more money than her?
You mean to
leave?
Cheryl Underwood left?
No.
Oh,
I'm saying that on balance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Osborne is sitting at home for a minute because you know she's going to get another job.
Of course.
Right.
She's sitting at home being racist, living her best life.
She's up $10 million.
Right.
And Cheryl Underwood, they finally going to start work next week.
Right.
And anybody give her no close to $10 million, right? That's all I'm saying.
No, that's true.
If they figure out a way to roll ball, screw us, all kinds of stuff.
Sharon's wild problematic. I mean, I really was. I mean, in my mind, I envisioned this whole fantasy meeting, and it was like, get out of here, Sharon Osbourne, because it said in the article I read that she was found to have violated
a number,
but
she'd been violating them all along.
Right, which is why they wanted her on there.
This is not new. The only thing that really happened was when the audience saw how she attacked.
Why are you crying?
Well, so here's the picture. I'm the little red-headed white woman, and here's the big scary black woman, right? Now that picture was supposed to present as the big scary black woman,
right, needs to go.
You know, all the head and all of this, right? All of that, and that didn't happen.
No,
because the professional, the professionalism and the decorum of Cheryl Underwood was a fact, and you saw
what happened.
That one.
Why are you crying?
And it was like,
oh,
right. So it ended up being somewhat indefensible.
Yeah,
right.
I agree.
And then you had all the people coming out of the woodwork. I mean, Les Moonves is not the boss anymore, but when he was the boss, and Julie Chen, Chinese, what is his wife, and she called her all kinds of names.
Oh, you talking about
Les Moonves
is married to
Julie Chen,
right?
Who used to be on that show. She was the original host of the show.
That's true.
He created it for his wife.
That's nice.
Well,
I'm saying it's nice in terms that it's still going. There's
a lot of backstory. There's a lot of backstory going on.
Well, I mean,
but all I'm saying is that he used to be married to somebody
like that.
He was married to somebody else, and then there's Julie Chen arriving.
Oh, I see you, Julie Chen, out here.
And
I'm telling you, she got that new face, and she was like, you know what?
I need to know.
I need to level up.
She changed her eyes. You know what my family's relationship with Julie Chen is? Because we have one. You don't know what it is?
What is it?
There's, that show that's called Who Do You Think You Are?
Yes.
All right. It's that genealogy search for family show.
Right.
They were featuring her on it.
Okay.
And Lisa Kudrow, Phoebe from Friends, went to the same college I went to. And she knew that we had done our family search and we had family in China. So she contacted me. Paula, do you think you can help us find Julie Chen's family? Because we aren't able to locate them.
I like Lisa Kudrow, actually.
I do too. She's very nice.
Yeah.
And I contacted our cousin Henry in China.
Oh, yeah. Big ups to Henry.
And Henry and the family found the village and found Julie Chen's family in the village. And she was like, and then the producers all got together, and here's what they found out.
What?
They learned that, as was traditional in China and many other nations, by the way, men could have as many wives as they could afford. Julie Chen's grandmother was like wife number 4.
Okay.
Her grandfather was very wealthy in China.
Right. Well, he got all these women.
Well, her grandmother was not number 1, not number 2, not number 3, but farther down the line.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened was she had no power.
Okay.
And she asked the husband, can I take my daughter to the United States to be raised?
Right.
And he let her go, which was unbelievable. So that's how in Julie Chen's family, they became who they became. And then she ended up being this anchor. Now, when she found out that story, she was ashamed. But there was some issue about them even completing that segment. She was ashamed because her was one of many wives.
Okay.
Now, I learned this and I was like, do you know that was
Yeah,
common?
like who? You're right. And also, I'm sorry, are you married to Les Moonves?
Well, see.
I mean, that's okay.
Wait. See, let's look at my face. Well.
I mean.
And that's what I'm saying. There's backstories to everything.
I guess. I mean, that's okay. I mean, I feel you. Hi, Sammy Duggoat. How are you?
Oh, wait, Idris wants to share something with the people.
We're not talking about drama right now.
We can talk about your shoes right now if you want.
Well, I'm just saying.
They're pretty cool.
They are really cool.
They are
really cool.
I thought they were Chuck D's. They are, but they're glorified.
Chuck D's.
I mean, Chuck Taylor's. Chuck. And
Oh my
Chuck,
God. Okay.
and more Chuck. Sammy the goat.
I just want to shout out everybody who has allergies like I do right now who might be dying.
I don't.
I couldn't even leave the house Saturday. Like I used
to feel sorry for you all the time. Because you used to have to take all kinds of
I still
cold
do.
medications. I don't know how you made it through medical school being all fuzzy because of all, I mean, your allergies are so bad. And
Thank you
and my
for reminding me.
My mother's so bad, and my husband's so bad.
Yes.
But I used to think,
I'm so lucky.
I don't
oh
know.
my God.
No.
How did this happen to me?
I don't
have allergies. My ears don't itch.
Did you go through all that additional long years of education and studying when your head is full of cotton?
Mom, I don't even understand. Because they make medication.
That kind of medication leaves me drugged for days.
Well, that's you. I've taken 2 Zyrtec today. I have to take it like before the 12 hours hits. Because like 30 minutes ago, I was like,
I can't take it.
No, it was terrible. It was terrible. So shouts out to everybody who has allergies because it is off the chain right now.
I feel for y'all.
It's really, really bad. Let's see. Demario asked, did either of you watch day 1 of George Floyd trial? I did not.
I watched opening
remarks.
I watched opening statements by the prosecutor.
Okay.
And when the defense started talking about a number of ailments that George Floyd had, you know what I said?
What?
They're gonna get this motherfucker off.
Let me tell you. I thought about you because I read this article over the weekend, I think, or last week, and it might have been in the Washington Post, and it had to do with the fact that, and I thought about this too, about how I guess 10 of the 12 jurors are either biracial or multiracial.
They got a lot of that going on.
Or black, right? But what kind of black people are these? Now, I'm not saying that like, no, this is what the article said. These are people who are not originally from this country, and their views more so align with
conservative.
So, and when asked about police and like what should you do?
We love the police.
Yeah, the police are great.
They are my friends. Officer friendly.
Right, the police are great. It's like that that Black Jeopardy episode on SNL when T'Challa was on. It was like, what would you do? It's like, well, I would contact the nearest police officer and let them know so they could handle it. It was like, no. No. So yeah.
My friend's son was moving into a new neighborhood in Philadelphia. That's a black neighborhood. My friend's son is black. He's married to a white woman.
You mean like West Philly or like North Philly?
A black neighborhood.
Okay, fine.
And the area where there was supposed to be no cars parked was full of cars parked.
Okay.
And my black friend's black son, was going to call the police in a black neighborhood because the cars were...
Wait a minute!
And...
Because what? Because there was a black person in a black neighborhood sitting in his black ass car.
No.
Okay.
Because cars were parked in the no parking zone where the moving van should have had access to park so the black and white couple's belongings could be moved.
Okay.
So I believe that the white wife had previously lived in black neighborhoods and she was not down with calling the police. But
that's good.
But the black husband
wanted
to, but then he didn't because you know what?
His white wife was like, "You're
when the
being
moving
idiot."
van pulled up, the black people who were probably on the stoops and on the sidewalk and looking out the window saw a moving van pull up, and people came and moved their cars so that the moving van could pull into the space so that I'm telling you.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
I'm telling you.
I was just thinking about this yesterday and how I live in a very white neighborhood. And
wait, the people across the street ain't white.
I mean, no.
Because in LA, they don't consider Armenians to be white.
Okay, we're not even going to go there, okay? Because I have to live here, all right? My neighborhood is highly white. And it was cool until kind of like the pandemic. And then My neighbor from over here kept called the police twice.
Oh yeah.
Because why?
Because my music was too loud. And yesterday when we were in the backyard, my dog was barking and he like poked his head.
He who?
The neighbor from across the way.
He poked his head where? Oh, like onto your property?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
through the space?
Yes.
Oh my.
Oh yeah.
And the water hose.
And was like, we're trying to film something. So is it okay if you take your dog inside the house for 15 minutes? I was not here. Listen, so all I'm saying is, my point in saying all this.
We would be enemies forever.
Oh no, listen, let me tell you something. I'm calling the police on him.
I have a black neighbor who I told you we don't even speak to. It's like, say something.
No, I'm waiting for like the smallest incremental things, infinitesimal thing. And I'm gonna be like, I'm calling the police on you because I need for you to stop. Anyway, that being said, what I was actually saying is that I really have to get out of this neighborhood. And once Idris graduates from high school,
we're all gone.
We're leaving. Like, I can't do this. These white people over here are terrible. My neighbor, notwithstanding, he's nice. But I'm like, I can't, like, I just.
Which one's nice?
The one right here.
Oh, okay.
On the corner. But the rest of these people, terrible. They are terrible. But I say all that because there's a way that Black neighborhoods operate. So yeah, if the moving van comes, yeah, like they're gonna move. Like no one's trying to make your life like
you
terrible.
Know what? But the presumption of my friend's son, who as a child lived in View Park near Leimert Park here in LA, so it was a Black neighborhood.
Right? Yeah, View Park is Black.
But after that, lived in super white neighborhood. And
you talking about this your Black friend?
My Black friend.
He lived in View. He grew up in View Park. I don't want to hear.
You know who this is.
Who is it?
You're not saying any names. And so, Idris, the people want to hear you talk. Somebody said, "Oh my God, was that deep voice,
Are you
Idris?"
Serious?
It worked out okay.
Who told you that?
This is why I'm so happy. See my grandson sitting here with locks. He got locks.
He has on my shirt.
Look at his shirt.
That is my shirt.
I like this shirt.
Yeah, I bet you do. I would like to have it back.
Well, thank you.
We make him, I hope to him to be as blackety black as he can be. Because you know what? To be anything other than that, as a young Black man in these United States of America, I don't know.
Yo, I'm just here to say that, like, I'm flabbergasted by what my mom. I'm just, it's like.
Somebody else who made your glasses, by the way.
You know who made these glasses? You know, sometimes, like, I do a lot of shopping.
You want us to move over so you can see?
Okay. You know how, like, because Shaza can attest to this, we were talking about this weekend. I'm lazy. I'm also very cheap. So yeah, I will buy stuff off of Instagram all the time. I just actually
And don't be fooled by how he's sitting. Idris is now taller than me.
Yeah, he's taller than me.
5'10".
Yeah.
So listen. So I know y'all probably seen like that website for them cheap sunglasses. It's called ZEELOL. Who knows how to pronounce it? It's ZLOL.com. I got these. And Idris got some Gazelles. And I put his prescription in them. And their transitions and everything.
They look like
they're
Run
really
DMC.
nice. Yeah, they're really nice. So anyway, that's where I got my glasses from.
Cheryl Lee says she wants to buy a pair.
Listen, I'm just gonna say one thing. I'm not gonna mention this person's name, but remember how I did not get along? We did not get along when Okay. I mean, it just hurts. It's like finding out my cousin is whack.
Which cousin?
I'm saying because we're like play cousins.
Yeah.
It's whack. Hold on.
Why are you?
This says somebody on Instagram said Mr. Thomas 313 said my Black best friend called the police on a lady with mental illness because she was too loud. I mean, I hate to say it, y'all, but like mentally ill people can be kind of loud.
I hate to
sometimes.
say it.
And I guess I have mental illness, and
I hate to say it, but I'm going to say to be a Black person and call the police on another Black person
you need to
is a political statement. is a political
That
statement
is terrible.
that, as evidenced by centuries of results, would make you know it could result in the death of a person. There are parents right now walking this planet who are Black, who are so sorry that they called the police on their mentally ill son, who's now
dead.
deceased. Right? It's a stick. You have to understand. You have to understand.
Don't call the police on me. And the police were like, we're really sorry to bother you.
And
And
the police here, and I was like, oh my God.
he said, he was like, we really would rather be dealing. And these are two white people. We really would rather be dealing with anything but this, but we're just here to give you like a warning. I was like, okay. So I said, can you hear music out here? And we're like in front of my house. He was like, no. I was like, all right then. Thank you. Bye. But listen, at 5:22 p.m. on March 29th, I'm calling the police on my neighbor. I am. Because white people need to feel that. I am.
You mean you're saying that in the future?
Oh, yeah.
Happens. Oh, I thought you said
Oh,
now.
no. I'm waiting for the
So when
smallest.
this person stuck his head through your thing and said, could you turn it down because we're trying to, can you stop your dog, take your dog inside because we're trying to film?
Again, I was not here.
Oh,
I was not here. Had I been here, no. Had I been here, it would have become a situation.
Just
like, first of all, I need your white head to get off my Black property. That's number one. Number two, no, I can't, because unless you're a film crew and you give me notice ahead of time, I'm not doing anything. And I know it was a lie.
On top of that, I think I would have asked, are you the person who's been calling the police?
Oh, I would have been like, oh, nice to meet you. Have you called the police on me twice?
Because I'm sitting in
over the past year,
listening to music,
living my best life, and then here you come.
And it's not even loud.
It's not. Okay.
Peter has to wear headphones and I was person.
Hold on. Sean Upshaw asked, "Is it challenging for me to buy shoes or any footwear?" No, actually. You know what? Alicia said my feet aren't that big. I mean, I wear a size 9.5, which can be kind of annoying because I found out that everybody, like 9.5 is like a very common size. So there are like shorter people with big feet.
Yes.
Because I always thought my feet were huge. And so Wendy Williams said that she had size 11s.
Right. For your height, it would not be unusual for you to wear size 11.
Right. But
I was taller than I am now when I was pregnant with you. You know what size my feet were when I got pregnant with you?
11.
7.5.
That is crazy.
My feet were 7.5.
My feet are still the same. Like
I weighed
nothing's
116
changed.
pounds when I got pregnant with you.
I did not weigh 116 pounds. Elizabeth T said, my son was stopped all the time because he looked like someone the police were looking for. Of course he did. He was Black, young, and tall. Right. And I guess Idrisha going to start like driver's ed probably next year.
Woo. So
your grandma already said she's terribly frightened.
I'm terribly frightened.
But Sean says he wears a size 16. Damn. Okay, Shaq. Oh my God.
I wear a size 16. I stay online. Oh, searching for shoes.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've been trying to find those Rihanna Puma Fenty boots, but
what do they cost? Like $600?
No. I mean, they might have cost $250 before, but now you can get them for like less than $100. I'm trying to find them. So if anybody has any hookups aside from Amazon, which keeps dissing me, then let me know.
Michelle Renee says I'm 5'7" and I wear a 10 as well.
Damn. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I always thought that my feet were like huge because
your feet have never been huge.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see what else we're gonna talk about.
Somebody else asked to see your dog.
Kojo asked. You know what? I took my dog for a hike today because she's a puppy and she's mad hyper, and it really, really helped.
And before she went on the hike, where did she go?
Before she went on the hike, I stopped by my parents' house because that's where I park before I go hike, because the parking lot at that hiking spot is wild, and I don't want to be around all those people. So my dog got to walk around the house and walk around the outside, and she refused to go up the stairs, which was odd because
my stairs are open.
Oh.
The risers are open. That's what I said.
I
That's
was
what I
like,
said.
what's
Was how
wrong
she
with
would
you?
handle the glass stairs. She's gonna be
Yeah.
right.
So Hyro's sleep and not really barking at anything. But I gotta put her in obedience school because she doesn't
Dog
know how to.
training.
Yeah, she doesn't know how to do anything.
Dog training.
She doesn't know how to do
One
anything.
time.
One time.
No time.
Let me see.
Soulbird Amy, 5'11", size 11, and it's terrible for getting shoes on my island. Why can you buy them online?
Maybe they can't. Can't they be shipped?
Yeah.
To like where you are? But I mean, I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works. Okay. So anyway, you know what? Let me tell you, Alicia. Alicia said, I'm scared of open stairs. I get dizzy. I get dizzy walking down regular stairs. I don't know what is going on with me.
I like walking down our stairs.
I would too, but I always had this fear that like when you were a baby that like you were gonna somehow fall and impale yourself, but you didn't. Good job.
Fall and impale. What was at the bottom that he would?
I don't know. Like I don't know. I just like
You got spikes.
No, I just get no.
stairs?
I was just
Spikes.
freaked out about the stairs, and then I got older, and my vision now is like I can't see things. Like I can't see things that are up close, and so for some reason, like when I go down the stairs, sometimes the stairs move.
You can't see things up close. That means you've developed old people vision.
I have, first of all, I have not developed old people vision.
Yeah, you
It's
have.
because I've looked in microscopes so often throughout my lifetime that it strained my eye muscles. And yeah, no, I can't do any of that. I can't do any of that. Okay, I want to ask y'all a question because Sean Upshaw just mentioned this. I haven't seen the Lil Nas X video. Based upon what I hear about it, I think I would like it if I saw it.
Nope.
Something about he got on like high like thigh high boots and like I think he might have like a finger wave wig or something. I'm here for it.
Well, we're back to shoes because didn't he put out them shoes that's supposed to have a drop of human blood in the sole?
Oh my god!
I don't understand. I truly don't.
That is so.
I come from the kind of black people who don't want to have nothing to do with the 3 numbers 666.
Yeah, no, I don't
Right?
either.
We don't want to do that. There's just stuff that we don't mess with. And when I read that this dude made some shoes that cost over $1,000,
And look, they sold out
yeah,
in 1 minute.
Oh my god.
Listen, let me tell you something.
and whose drop of blood is in the sneaker? That's what I want.
Listen,
Listen,
you know that's a lie.
if it's a marketing ploy,
Yeah.
If it's a marketing ploy, you see how Idris broke out his sneakers and showed me, Grandma, look at them, and I'm like, those are cool. If he showed me those sneakers, I'd be.
Idris doesn't like
I
blood or
understand that.
anything
I'm
like
saying-
that.
Okay.
Who are the grandparents and parents who watch these shoes arrive in their homes and go, oh, show me the drop of blood, baby?
I mean, I would, but I'm strange.
I can handle blood. It's not like what. Like
Why are you
okay,
mad?
okay,
What are you
okay.
looking at
If
me like that
someone
for?
gets stabbed on like a horror movie in front of me, like I see all this stuff come out. No, if it's the aftermath, I'm fine with that.
See, I'm fine with that. Like the aftermath, I'm fine with. It's seeing the action. I'm just like, I'm like,
It depends what it is.
I'm like,
You know
I don't want
what-
to see
You know
that.
what show makes me dizzy and I still watch it?
Butt twerks.
But
Butt twerks don't bother me.
What?
Unless they're coming from my own family, then I might have an issue.
Oh my god.
This show called My Feet Are Killing Me, where the podiatrists actually are operating on people's feet, and when they cut their feet open,
It's so gross.
they
Oh,
cut, I
and
actually,
it just goes. bleh.
I actually get dizzy.
Yeah, no, it's gross. I think it's
But I
gross.
still watch. But you only have vision in one eye, so
is it on TLC?
yes.
It's called it.
Big
So
up.
I watch it with one eye kind of closed.
Well, big up to podiatrists because listen.
There's a sister on there who's doing it.
No,
Dr.
podiatrists, the podiatry residents
She's got locks,
at the
braids, and everything.
at the hospital that I did my surgery rotation at, they were on it. Like they were really on point. I was like, I ain't dealing with nobody's feet. So good for y'all.
D Blue 53 said some people are calling it demonic. That's them shoes. I'm telling you. I am telling you. And Valerie Sankey says that show is gross. It is gross, but it's fascinating
Oh my
watching
God.
people fix feet. Everybody in my family got nice feet. Imani, show them your feet. I'm so happy to have a child who got nice feet. Idris, show them your feet.
My feet are fine.
He has my feet, so it don't even matter.
I have a corn on my pinky toe.
Okay, you know, okay,
Nice.
your pinky toe. Okay, can
It's
we?
a-
All right,
It's a corn from when I was like 13 years old.
all right.
And
That's
we didn't have money to get me new
what?
shoes all the
What? The
time.
little pads.
No. Imani, I lived in a world where we couldn't always afford to get
No.
shoes
Yeah.
that fit.
I understand that.
So
I'm
I
just-
wore shoes
You gotta be more
way
open
past
minded.
the time
I'm very
that I should have
open-minded.
worn them. They were too small. And so I got a corn.
Okay, you know what? Whatever.
Did I make you feel bad? Because I should have. It's a life you've never
I know
known.
the foot parade.
You've never known that.
You right. You know why? Because you want it better for yourself and for me. And I don't
Clean.
understand why you always got to bring this up.
SABMARA says, hi, I'm Paula. Who is that?
I don't know.
Let me see. Sabmari. Who
I don't
are-
know. Click on the picture and see. Oh, it was.
I'm trying to, it won't do it.
Mm.
And then Cleon says, the popping pimples videos are great.
I like those two.
They are, but you know what they did? They
What?
moved that entire franchise to Discovery Plus. You have to pay more money if you want to watch her pop pimples. So here's my
I go on
advice.
YouTube and
Listen to
watch
me.
it.
Exactly. Go
I'm not
on
doing
YouTube.
all that.
I'm not spending
I'm not
additional
to
money.
listen. I'll watch a pop pimple. Sometimes I watch pimples get popped by people who should not be popping pimples. But it's interesting though.
When all that stuff comes out,
Yeah, it's very cathartic.
it is. But Roosevelt will not.
I love it.
Antar.
I don't know who Antar is. But hi,
Antar is the
Antar.
son of my.
Oh, I think you talked about him before.
Yeah, Dr. Fierce.
Okay, so Fordham Y70 or Ford Amy 70. Hi, I love you too. Huge fan from Texas. Hello. I used to live in Texas for a long time. Tina Sade said this is so gross. And you know what? It is, but you're dealing with people who find gross things actually really interesting.
Mm.
Okay, so
Your mom raised you well. Thank you so much.
don't give her compliments. Don't give her compliments. Okay, yes, we did the feet parade. And then let's see what else. I mean, there's stuff that we could talk about, but
We'll bring something up.
oh, look. This says, hold on. Brandon said that.
Hot Shot Girl said that's my show. My feet are killing me. See?
Look, Brandon said that Nike is suing Lil Nas X and the company responsible for making the shoes. Nike had nothing to do with it, and the company resolve for creating them. What?
Some company created them,
Resolve for
and I don't know
creating
why Nike
them
is
buys
being Nike's being
Like brought into it?
yeah, the public thinks that Nike made these
Oh.
shoes, and so people are now calling for a boycott of Nike for making these demonic shoes.
So Nike had nothing to do with it, and the company responsible for creating them buys Nike shoes to alter them.
Oh.
Bootleg. Don't buy bootleg
Exactly.
shoes,
That's
y'all.
not, you can't.
Don't buy bootleg shoes because when they fall apart, you know what shoes? I'm gonna admit this, and I don't even care. Y'all remember? Here, your phone is all loud. Y'all remember? Y'all remember when those bootleg Jordan heels came out?
Jordan heels. You mean like Michael Jordan heels? Michael Jordan heels?
I was like, oh, I like those. I didn't buy them though.
Michael Jordan.
They were knockoffs. Like you can't, like they really don't exist.
You mean they look like Michael Jordan's
For
heels?
girl, yeah. No, it was.
That doesn't even sound attractive.
I mean, I liked it, but all my friends clown me, and in the end, I would have bought it anyway. But I was like, moving on. I was like, no, I'm not gonna get these. So the last thing I was just gonna say about Lil Nas X, which I'm sure I've said before, is look, I'm down for anybody who's black who got these white people mad as hell. So he came out, he was a country star. Now I don't know what he's doing now, but whatever it is, I'm here for it. I'm really waiting for Legendary to come back. Like maybe they should have him on.
Like,
Legendary, the House Glimmer.
Oh.
Yeah, and Megan Thee Stallion was hosting it before her feet got messed up.
You know what? What was I watching when I saw what was the hairstylist from Miami, Atlanta? What show? Oh, was it Aretha Frank? No, it wasn't Aretha, which was really good. Did you watch the Aretha series?
No.
It was much better than I thought it was going to be.
Okay, I'll watch that one because I watched the Tina Turner thing yesterday, and I read this article on it. Okay. Everybody who saw the Tina Turner special, the documentary, please raise your hand because I saw Shazak, yes. So I saw it yesterday. Everybody who saw it, I'm gonna give you a second. I want you to raise your hand, especially if you watched the whole thing. Okay. First of all, I just want to say real quick, I didn't learn anything new from it. The article I read in the LA Times alluded to the fact that, like, oh, when you watch this movie, you're gonna learn new information. I really didn't.
What about Tina Turner?
Yeah.
Like what new information?
I don't know. Like I was like, okay.
Like Ike beat her ass.
We got to see the inside of her house in Switzerland. It's nice.
I don't know that I want to watch a documentary to see the inside of her house.
No. I mean, they had a lot of really good like footage and pictures and stuff, but like I didn't really learn anything. But here's what happened during the documentary. So we all remember. I didn't know who Tina Turner was until What's Love Got to Do With It came out, and I was like, this woman seems older, but I like her. And then I remember my mom and her friends was like, oh yeah, that's Tina Turner.
I played Tina Turner in college. We have
who was I?
Show. Eric Ramey.
We did Roll It on the River.
Did he? Oh my God! Wait.
We were doing the Penguin.
Did he call you anime?
No.
Okay.
We were singing a song.
Okay.
My brother was sitting in the audience throwing pennies at me. I'm still not sure I understand why he was throwing pennies at me. But I was
offended.
Tina, and then there was Diane, Monica, I think Arnetta. They were the Ikettes. Also on that stage was Donna was not.
Oh, okay.
Sherry Sherrill was she was Melba Moore singing Pearly from the musical Pearly. And she was great. And that's probably when John fell in love with her.
Okay, so back to what I was saying. Okay. Why? So I'm watching the Tina Turner documentary yesterday on HBO. And it was good. Like, I'm not going to say that I wasn't riveted. At one point, so remember when Tina Turner, like, she had her comeback and she got signed to Capitol Records, apparently.
Is that when What's Love Got to Do With It was the comeback?
Yes, but we're not there yet. So she had been signed to Capitol Records, but they brought in like new executives, new management, and so they wanted to let her go. And so the guy who I guess was her A&R said, he was talking to this other guy, and he said, yeah, and then I was talking to so-and-so, and so-and-so came downstairs and told me that they wasn't going to sign Tina, and he said, well, we'd be stupid to sign, we'd be stupid to keep an old nigger douchebag on Capitol. I was like, and it was like the actual phone call. And I was like, well, okay, first of all,
that was in the documentary?
Yes. So as a Black person,
did they say who said it? Did they show the name of the
I think so. I think so.
I'll have to
so here's the thing. My whole thing is this. We always have to be aware, and Sean Offshore, you asked us a similar question on my podcast. Let's back up. Remember when who was the guy who was that, like, Tom, wasn't it somebody the Greek? Jimmy the Greek. So there was something my mom said when I was like 12 or 13, and it always stuck with me. And she said, when Jimmy the Greek was talking to the interviewer and whoever was there with the camera, and Jimmy the Greek said, well, yeah, Black people can run faster because they have like big butts or whatever, which isn't,
that's what he said,
right,
big butts and muscles.
Right, which isn't really untrue. But anyway, back then it was a big deal. And so I remember my mom said, she was like, well, we all know there was no one Black on that shoot, because why would you feel so comfortable? So when I'm listening to this conversation in this documentary yesterday, I'm like, first of all, I know that both of the directors are white, and I believe they're European. And like, I guess
for the documentary?
Yeah. And I was just kind of like, well, what did we glean from that? I don't know. Like, it just seemed really super, super extra.
You mean like, why did they even put it in?
Yeah, because I'm always like, I see how y'all sneak stuff in because you think that I'm not going to see that or care. And that I was like, okay, all right. I was like, I don't know. I'm like, y'all keep playing these games, somebody will get slapped. Okay, so it was decent. I mean, Tina looked good. I mean, she always looked good. All I know is when Love's Got to Do With It came out, and then
What's Love Got to Do With It?
What's Love Got to Do With It? What did I say?
When Love's Got
When Love's Got to Do It came
What?
out.
Love.
When that came out, and I was like 8 or 9, and my mom was like, "Oh yeah, she's like 40," and I was like, "Really?"
Mhm.
I was like, "That's fine, because when I'm 40, I'm gonna be just like that." And
She-
you know
Alright,
what?
yes,
she-
I did it.
She had amazing legs then. I think she probably still got, but she's close to like 80.
She
now,
81.
right? And got a German husband who's like 20 years younger.
He's 30.
30 years younger.
But he looked older than she do.
Well,
I was like, "Oh,
Who's
that's nice. Y'all
surprised?
gonna grow old
there's
together."
the,
But you're
that whole
50
black and crack
something.
rhyming thing again. You know that black and crack.
But I didn't see Aretha. I didn't see the Aretha
was
thing.
real good.
Okay, I might check that. I mean, I'm gonna check it out. Idris, don't mess with that.
Mhm.
I binged on The Stranger, but I think I told you I was watching it.
I don't. Yeah,
I didn't
don't
care for the ending. It
I
was
don't
stupid.
really. I don't know about. I mean, I don't. You know what I watched? That was so good. Did you watch that Invincible?
No, Pierre told me.
It's so good. The show Invincible on Amazon Prime, about this kid whose dad is like a superhero, and then he develops powers. It's adult, but it's really really good. It's real good. I liked it. I did.
Is it a kids show?
No,
Oh.
it's just animated.
I saw the trailer.
Oh, it's animated. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a kid show. It's just animated.
Like a lot of shows nowadays.
I'm loving. Did I mention this last week? City of Ghosts.
I forgot
Which
to
is
watch
like
that.
City,
Yes.
City of Angels, but it's City of. It really is good. It's animated and
No, it looks cute.
it's about Los Angeles. But it tells really good and it deals with some real issues in there. I really love it. Did
Okay.
you like Coming to America too?
I did. Of course, I did.
I did.
I did. I enjoyed myself.
I'm.
You weren't there for the first one.
I mean, yeah.
Well, you could let him watch the first one.
We have watched the first
You
one.
told me to go to bed and like we're halfway through. I remember that.
You're depriving your
You're a
child
traitor.
of
I'm not
culture.
talking to you anymore.
You
Okay.
have to watch Coming
I
to
missed
America.
so many references. I'm so sorry.
So look, Issa Rae signed a 9-figure film and TV deal with Warner Media, which is great. Because I remember I used to watch Awkward Black Girl, which was really, really nice. Also, I said this last time, but the SWV versus Escape versus is on May 8th. And I will be there front row virtually.
And I said Earth, Wind, and Fire versus the Isley Brothers versus will be this Sunday, April 4th. And everybody needs to be there.
Okay, so real talk, but when it comes to SWV and Escape, like who do y'all have? I mean, I'm
SWV.
SW.
Yeah, I mean, that's like,
SW. Like I don't.
well,
like
even with Earth, Wind, and Fire and Isley Brothers, I ain't even. in the
Yeah.
same category.
Well, right. I was kind of like, well, they're both great, but they're different.
Did I ever tell you that sometimes Virgin texts me?
Yes, Mom.
I love Virgin.
Yeah, I know. Maybe you should see
No,
what's up
no.
with his wig.
Why you want to talk about the brother's hair?
I'm not saying anything bad about it. I'm saying his wig is awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not.
All right. Well, I'm not good with that.
Speaking of wigs, you know what always I thought was kind of weird?
Wigs.
So when so when Tina Turner like cut her wig for What's Love Got to Do with It, I was like, I don't understand what's happening, and you look like a lion.
Oh, when it was that.
When
big
it was
wild
like,
thing?
you must understand.
It looked like a church lady hat.
And then she had them 2 little barrettes. I was like, girl, if you don't go somewhere with these little barrettes,
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
Even when I was like 8, I was like,
But
I was like, I don't know, girl.
It was interesting because it kind of defied gravity. Like like Patti LaBelle's hair. Remember back when they were LaBelle and her hair used
Or when
to
she
do
was
the
Patti
thing?
LaBelle talking about I got a new attitude. No, remember when her hair was just like it was like structurally.
Like a cone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, what movie was it? Was that when Wesley Snipes' hair was like,
New Jack City?
I guess.
Yeah.
Those are gravity defying hair styles that I just find fascinating.
Okay, Mom. All right. So
I do find them fascinating.
okay. Yes, SWV. I am here for the Isley Brothers and Earth, Wind, and Fire. It's just, I don't know, like,
Oh, your cousin's asking, are you okay?
who?
Alexis, Imani,
Why?
are you okay? Oh,
Yes,
she's laughing.
Oh, yes,
After
I'm fine.
SWV is okay. All right.
Am I okay with what? What's she talking about? SW. Okay, so Alexis said, "Are you?" Yes, I'm okay. Miss T with the topics on Instagram said SWV had more global hits, but Escape is the hood classic. I don't know. I mean, SWV's from the Bronx, so for me,
I like SWV.
I like SWV.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I like SWV
Me
a
too.
lot, and I also even though Coco has always been stank, always, but she has a right to be stank. She always reminded me of my cousin, honestly, because she does. She always reminded me of my cousin because she was always just like,
everything was a pain.
Everything was like, look at this person over here all the time, but that means
that's kind of like your little cousin who just asked, "Are you okay?"
Oh, you mean like her mother?
That one.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, I thought SWV was kind of like the hood classic. I mean, I said this last time, and I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying that I saw this.
You just repeating stuff you heard?
No. I'm saying I saw this in a documentary, and people had said the joke was that Escape were like the ugly girl group.
Oh, you did say that.
Yeah, I was like, well, I didn't know about all that, but I mean, I do find SWV. I think they're prettier, but I mean, whatever. It doesn't matter.
I was going on the sound.
No, I mean, Coco. Listen, I love Coco. I love everybody. Alexis said, "Your cousin who? Your mother. Your mother." What? Everybody know who her mom is on here.
It ain't about that. That's like in the days when somebody would say something about somebody.
I'm saying your.
Who you talking about? Your mother.
Your mother.
Then it'd be like.
You mean your mother, my cousin, who I knew first, who you laughed at when I said it because you know it's true.
It's true.
Okay, well then fine. Okay.
It's so true.
Okay, so who can I run to is good by Escape. The original's good, but Escape, like that song and the song about something about, oh my God, it's another slow song. I can't think of it right now. I'm gonna find it. But in any case, I really, really love SWV. And I mean, I like Escape. I never bought an album by Escape, but I definitely bought SWV. I bought the tape. Anyway. What else do you want to talk about?
Somebody asked if we already talked about
Softest Place on Earth. I'm sorry. Softest Place on Earth by Escape is my jam.
Oh, I don't know what that's like.
No, you. My love is softest place on earth. That's how the hook go.
I don't know that one.
I know you don't.
Somebody asked if we were going to comment on Sharon Osbourne.
Oh, we already did.
Butterflies 44. Sorry, we
talked about that
her and talked her into the ground.
We really
because
did.
That's where she belonged.
Yeah.
The first side chick anthem.
Little Secret. Is that by Escape? I'm pretty sure it's from Escape.
And what's Kick It? Was that another one?
Just kick it. Mm. Yeah. I mean,
who are those? Those are Escape songs?
Escape songs. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but I just know that Coco's going to come on there and just break the microphone because she sings. But her mom, like I saw something with her and her mom. Like her mom grew up in the church and then Coco grew up in the church. And her mom is like, sing it right. Yeah. But I mean, maybe that's why she
didn't grow up in the church.
No, I'm saying maybe that's why her voice is still so,
Yamara asked
what
me and Uncle Elric if we would consider ourselves to be a particularly religious family. And I said, we are not.
We're not a religious family.
We are spiritual.
Yeah.
But we are not religious. And the distinction being organized religion has turned all of us off.
Well, I still don't eat pork. I never have. But some of these people in this room who are heathens do eat pork. I don't eat any pork products. I think it's super gross and it makes me just nauseous to think of.
And I only eat it when I'm in China because it's impossible to eat in China if you don't eat. But they put it in everything.
Well, I know. That's why I lost 9 pounds in China. Mm-hmm. I was like, I can't eat anything in Din Tai Fung because everything is pork in it. I'm like, what is up with y'all?
It's good though.
I'm not eating pork. It's gross.
Chinese people are China is the largest consumer of pork
And cigarettes
in the world. Cigarettes too.
They black.
Yeah.
They are black. That's why I'm telling you. We went over to China. I was like,
some barbecue.
I was like,
ribs.
I don't know. I was like, I guess we'll see how it goes. I was like, y'all loud, smoke cigarettes incessantly, and love pork. We
and
all
want to sing
all the time.
all the time.
They were so. It got drunk at 11 a.m.
Drink
I was
all
like,
the
this
time.
drink. I was like, this is great.
No, Imani doesn't eat.
I
bacon.
don't. No, I do not eat bacon.
I hate bacon.
Well,
I was
not
so
in
shocked.
here.
I was so shocked to come downstairs in my house and see him eating bacon that my husband had prepared for himself, and I was like, Idris,
I specifically told y'all.
Turkey bacon.
I specifically
And
told
he
y'all.
says, yup. Well, he got a strip of bacon hanging out of his mouth, and I said, "Does your mother know you are eating pork?" I don't know. Have you eaten pork in the past? Yep. Where have you been eating pork? Irene's house. I was like,
Y'all all just completely. You know what?
whoa.
I mean,
And then I called you. I said, I don't know if you're aware of this, but I need to tell you.
I was big mad.
That
I was
your
like, you
son-
all have completely like
and you
ruined my
said-
child.
You said
I know.
As
You
long
said,
as
I know.
outside the house.
That's right. You said, I
But
know.
now it's in the house.
That's not what I said.
It's in the house and now it's having a good time.
When you were 6 years old and you would go to people's birthday parties, you would walk up to the people and say, "Excuse me, do these hot dogs have pork?"
Oh yeah,
Because
I still do.
I would ask them to please not serve pork. If it's a choice between all beef and some with pork, can you just buy the all beef because my daughter's gonna be
Like
there
I'm not eating. No, you know how many times I would go over to those people's houses
I have
who
to
were
feed you first.
primarily white,
Right.
and they were like, "Oh, Imani didn't eat anything." I was like, "No, I just ate some bread and butter on it because I'm like I gotta wait till my mom gets here because I don't know what's going on with these pink hot dogs."
I had to feed you.
And they're like,
first.
"Oh, are you okay?" I was like, I'm fine."
Swine eaters.
I'm like, I'm not eating any of this.
I don't want
None
to
of
eat
this.
pork hot dogs. They're weird.
Well, I just and people say this to me. They're like, "Well, why don't you like pork?" I love pork. Pork is so good. It doesn't smell right.
Karen Heritage
It
says
smells good.
you haven't had
doesn't.
pork until you've had jerk pork from Pork Pit in Montego Bay. I have never had. I love jerk. I've never eaten jerk pork. Oh,
No, it smells bad. Like I remember there was a girl. There was this girl who was in my
1982
dorm.
says, "Whoa, his voice is so deep."
There was a girl in my dorm at Xavier my first year when I actually stayed in the dorm, and she heat up chitlins in the microwave, and I didn't know what the smell was. And luckily, my roommate at the time, she had stopped eating pork, so we at least were like perfectly matched. And I was like, "What is that smell?" And she was like, "Girl," she was like, "You don't want to know."
You know what the song was when I was a little kid?
What?
Chitlins is the hog guts. Maws are the hog's nuts.
Is it? That's disgusting.
What's shit?
Don't. What are chitterlings? I'm so.
Chitlins.
I'll tell you what
It's
they
pork,
are.
It's pork
Pork
intestines. They clean all the poop and everything out,
Yeah.
and that's why it smells so bad. But it's just.
No, I mean I will eat organs.
Would you try lamb?
You
We
would.
eat lamb.
I am. I'm just not
Yeah.
eating. I'm not eating
Wait,
pork.
a shark heart.
I've eaten shark heart. It's really good. It is.
What is it, sushi?
Yeah, it's like sashimi. It's so good at this place in Venice. I never ate. I was never into Jello.
Jello's good.
Although they do have
Kosher Jello.
Yeah.
They do, but then when I had it when I was little, I was like,
That's
"This is
it,
gross.
yeah.
I don't want this."
Right.
I never. And people are like, "You never had pepperoni pizza?" I'm like, "I
I don't
don't."
like pepperoni pizza.
I'm like, "I've never had that."
I just like
pepperoni
cheese.
just tastes weird to me.
I just like cheese pizza. I don't want.
I
any other
don't
stuff.
want any of this other stuff.
The only thing I can I don't
Classic New York pizza.
Yeah, no pork ribs for me. But I don't have anything else. Unless y'all
Karen
want
Heritage
to.
says jerk pork is the original jerk. Many years later, they added fish and chicken.
Well, thank
Okay.
God for that.
Yeah,
Because I'll eat some jerk chicken. I'm not.
I ate jerk chicken and of course, for a lot of African Americans, it's like what curry goat.
Curry goat is good.
Curry goat, man.
Curry goat is good. Oxtail is like my favorite food.
It's really not ox, it's cow.
I know what
I'm
it
talking
is.
to my grandson. I turned to him
He turned to me.
and said it to him.
Have you had? Yeah. Okay.
Bad
Walkerswood.
attitude.
Why is Walkerswood jerk mild sauce so hot? I have some in my cabinet. I'm like, I can't make this. It's so fire. Because Alicia's mom sent me some, and I
Calm
have the
down.
hot. Huh?
Calm it down.
With what? Like, calm down. What am I supposed to do? Yell at it? It's so hot.
You can like put things in.
Yeah, you can put other things in.
Okay, look, Sean Upshaw, oxtail is expensive, but have you gone to like the Chinese or the Korean markets? Because they're a lot cheaper there. They're more expensive than they should be, but they are cheaper
Why
there.
is it so expensive to get a tail?
Huh?
Why is it so expensive to get at something's tail?
Because now it's like a,
Now it's like
a thing.
they
It's a
elevated
delicacy.
it, but back in the day, like these days, particularly.
I can't.
So I grew up watching my mother eat chicken feet, which is just disgusting.
That's gross.
right?
But they love that in
However,
China.
They eat chicken feet in China the way we eat
Potato
chicken wings.
chips.
The way we eat
No,
chicken
there
wings.
was, I'm telling you, we went at the gas
You did?
station, they had it in like a
bag.
package.
They do, right? But I'm saying, just
Sorry.
like we will order buffalo wings, which are really chicken wings, they have like 95 different kinds of chicken feet.
I'm not eating
And when
nobody's
my mother-
toes though.
When my mother was, when I was little, the grocers in our neighborhood would just give her chicken feet because there was nothing to sell. Nobody was
nobody
buying that.
wants that.
And today, everybody buys it, eats it.
Alicia said, I have to eat oxtail and short ribs once a month to feel whole. I feel you. I haven't really, I like oxtail, and there's a place by here that makes good oxtail, but
Where?
that place that you like.
Sat down?
Yeah.
Yeah, they make good oxtail.
I mean, their food is actually decent. It's actually good.
For the people in LA, it's Sat Down on Ventura in Studio City.
Ventura and Eureka. But that being said, they used to, before the pandemic, I used to be able to get an oxtail side. I don't really like to eat rice like that. And now if I order oxtail, it's like I can't specify. Like you have to get the whole dinner.
You talked to Tony, who's the owner?
No, this is on Postmates.
You should, well,
You gotta talk to.
I don't know him. I don't know this person.
call Tony and tell him you're my
Hi, can I
daughter.
talk to Tony, please? My
You-
mom said
right.
that y'all are friends.
Right, he was. And tell him you don't want the rice. Just charge you whatever it is, but you only want oxtail and plantains.
Okay, look, Cheryl Lee said Versailles Cuban oxtail are amazing. I haven't had Versailles
Versailles
oxtail.
oxtail are amazing. They are.
I had the chicken. I just kind of, I mean, it's good. I just don't like cumin as a spice.
Oh,
And I can taste it, and I'm just like, this is really gross.
okay.
Oxtail gravy on mac and cheese is my jam. Oxtail gravy on my tongue is my jam. Oxtail gravy on this lip gloss is my jam. I just
Tripe. So,
grandpa used to eat tripe.
My father fixed tripe for me, and he made it the most disgusting way possible. It was thick with a brown lima bean that went along with it. Tripe and big white lima beans
Yeah.
with a thick brown tan sauce. That was the most disgusting. I think, yeah, Carib Heritage Sat Down is still open.
Yeah,
I think I deliberately threw up on the table when my father made me eat tripe.
oh, you know what? Look, the
What's
Instagram. Listen, the Instagram live is
The
about to
inside
end.
of
The
cow's
Instagram
stomach.
live is about to end, so we should just say goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.
Oh, hi Instagram live. Bye
Bye.
Instagram.
Bye.
Hi, everybody, and bye, everybody. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Did you say that you're looking at your phone?
Yeah,
You have to-
I said bye.
I know, but you gotta-
Instagram
but you gotta-
Live.
look, smile. 1, 2, 3.
I don't want to smile.